Alright, y'all. This is gonna be second week now. It was pretty interesting. It's been a lot of new stuff, and for myself too that I come across.
It's came,
Yeah,
stupido.
it's pretty rough. I know last video was kind of a blur. Like I was just basically trying to explain everything that I'm doing, as in my progress and workout and whatnot. But I kind of already know what kind of structure I want to do when doing these videos. So I'm gonna talk about first my bodybuilding part section and how I'm doing and like physique wise. I'm probably gonna make a video talking about my experience and like between what the difference between powerlifting, bodybuilding, and calisthenics will be. But it's gonna be another video. So I'm gonna talk about like bodybuilding aspect first, then I'm gonna talk about powerlifting aspect and then calisthenic aspect, and each section I'm gonna just talk and show where I'm at in every of those sections. So I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, let's go ahead and start with my powerlifting part. My deadlift, I was stayed on the same 245 pounds. I'm using the belt and stuff, which is pretty interesting because I was able to go a little bit up. I believe I went up like 10 pounds or something like that last week, or the week before last week. But last week I stayed the same. I didn't go up or anything. It's in the same range. I didn't notice any significant like increase or anything like that, so I guess it's gonna take longer now. So in the first video I made a recap about, or my Instagram account, I posted a moment where on my squat and saying how I went up on my squat almost 20 pounds, and I was like, is it why is that? How come this week I'm doing 20 more than what I'm doing last week? And I thought that probably could have been the equipment because I was using knee wraps, belt, and the same for deadlifting. So I guess it was definitely the
Weak-headed ass.
and the shit. But for my squat, I also stay the same on 265, and my overhead press I stay the same on 120. Though I did go up a little on my bench press. I went from 205 to 110. Though I did a failure.
I fell, idiot. I fell.
I attempted 215 or 215, and the barbell just almost landed on my face. That's why you should always have a spotter. But in my case, no one wants to come with me. So, I was able to do that, and I'm glad that I'm seeing a little bit of progress. And I know that I probably won't be able to go any higher until probably a couple months. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll be able to. But in the powerlifting, that's pretty much where I am. Physique wise, I didn't see a little difference of my physique. I'm recording this weekly, so it's not like there's gonna be a lot of difference. As you can see right now, it's pretty much the same as last couple of weeks. Maybe a little bit more structure. I did notice that I've been able to actually feel better my muscles itself, like my lats, my shoulders, my triceps. I'm actually able to feel them more, like working as I'm going. So that's progress. And though I've been in the bodybuilding shows and stuff like that, those those poses are pretty interesting. I've been trying to do them, and I've been failing every time. Now, when looking at my calisthenic progress, right now, like I said before, what I'm doing right now for calisthenics, I envision this super like hard, badass routine, and I hope that I'll get it soon. But in order for me to do that, I need to learn, crazy moves first. Like I need to do, and even the basic ones, muscle ups, variations of pull ups, arch pull ups and stuff like that, variations of push ups, and whatnot. I need to learn those. So right now, like I said, I'm in the journey of learning how to do a muscle up. Yesterday, ending the week, I was almost able to perform a muscle up, though on Friday, I think, I did one muscle up, but I couldn't do any more after that, which kind of sucked. But after that, I couldn't do anything, like I couldn't do another. So, yesterday, I had a couple of attempts doing them.
And I tried again, again, buddy, do it, no, and still one more time, and nothing.
Now, keep in mind, between recordings, I did about probably 6 or 7 tries in between, those 5 recordings that I made. So yeah, and it has been like this for the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks. This is the 3rd week. So the past 2 weeks, I've been going 4 times a week after doing the powerlifting, bodybuilding part of my workout, and then later in the day I will go to the calisthenics, and I will be there for like a good hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. Depends how I feel. Which I'm not gonna talk about in a little bit longer, but yeah, I'll get up in the bar and then I'll just fall, and I wouldn't be able to completely cross, and that frustrates me, man. But hopefully next week I'll be able to get it. I mean, I'm pretty close, and I already did one, so already kind of felt. I remember I did it, and I was like, I'm up here. I've never done a muscle up in my life, and I never knew how it was, and I'm like, I was up there, and then oh shit, this is the part where you should go up, right? All right, bet. But hopefully next week I'll be able to also, be able to actually do it, which would be kind of crazy if I did. Now, things that I've noticed throughout this week, something funny that I want to recap on was when I was doing the bench press, and you guys saw how it almost fell on me, or I just couldn't do the 215. I remember I was laying there, and I looked to my right, and there was this other dude bench pressing. He was benching probably 225, repping it. He didn't look super big either. He was just repping sets of 6, 7. And he was going at it, and I'm here damn. I felt like a little beat. So I thought it was funny. But then also I noticed my body is getting used to the strain, the physical, and even mental strain, because I work, and I will come from work late at night during the week. I will come 2, 3 in the morning, and then I will wake up at 6 or 5:30 to be at the gym at 6. I will nap after, but it's not the same, when you get your straight 7, 6 hours of sleep, that when you have 3 hours here, 3 hours there, and I'm getting used to it, right? I didn't collapse, which is good, but I'm getting used to it. That's why my calisthenic time depends on how my body's feeling, because there's been times where after a deadlifting day, let's say I do squat, on a Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I do deadlifting, and I did calisthenics in the afternoon on Tuesday, and I'm about to do calisthenics on the afternoon on Wednesday. By then, my back itself, my back is torn, whatever. It's broken. It's exhausted. So I try to do Levy. I don't attempt to do muscle up as much. I just do exercises that will help me get there. Which also I noticed that because of that, my triceps got worked more. Yeah, it was this day, I was going at it, and I remember I kept feeling this kind of sharp tension here, and I was well, I was obviously my tricep, but why though? I'm here pulling myself using my back to pull myself over the bar, and I would think that it would be your bicep, because well, no, but in reality, whenever you grab and you pull down like that, is your tricep that takes over, not really your bicep. And because my back was so bad, I was relying a lot on my triceps, so then my tricep ended up even like more tense. And by the time it was done, my triceps, I could feel them like after, you know, when you do tricep, like the day of triceps, and then you can't touch your shoulder. That's how it felt, and it was like that. So that was some interesting things. But then again, it's because my back was super exhausted, and I just couldn't use it as much. And I don't know if it's a good thing, I don't know if it's a bad thing. I guess we'll find out along the road. And but all I know is that my body's getting used to it, like getting used to working and like working out as much, you know, like twice in a day, 4 times a week, you know, sleeping here, sleeping over there. I've been keeping up with my food. I've been eating, you know, 3 times a day, and I've been trying to keep myself just eating, you know, regular protein, carbs, and fibers. I've never been very picky about, or I never tracked my calorie intake or any of that stuff. So I never have. I just make sure that I eat my, you know, my chicken, and I eat my rice and my carrots and all that stuff. So, well, that will be it for week 2. If you guys liked it, please like and subscribe if I feel like it, if I got the time. And if y'all want to see the first video that I made where I am completely, I guess I look more shy than this one, because I was not comfortable, and I'm not really comfortable in this one either, but it's whatever. Also, I'm using my phone. I don't have a computer. I don't own a computer yet. I'm trying to get a computer, and I'm trying to have the equipment to do better videos and do a whole intro and like an ending and all that stuff. So, but for now, all I have is the phone. So, if you guys again liked it, if you want to go and check my first video, you're welcome to. I hope you have a good day. All right, peace out.